This video explains the Circle TMS Active On Demand interface. This video will go through the steps of the initial setup, accepting loads, resolving the load, dispatching the load, all the load events, and any exceptions, and how that reflects back into the Active On Demand system. To use this interface, you must be an approved carrier with Active On Demand. Then contact Circle TMS and provide them with your corporate user and password credentials. Then the information will begin to flow between the active system and the Circle system. When you are awarded an Active On Demand load, it will show up in the awarded loads grid. If the order does not show up in the awarded loads grid, click on the import function and enter the Active Arrow shipment ID and say confirm. This will then bring the load into the awarded load screen. The first few times you run this interface, it's good to have both the TMS system open and the Active On Demand system open so you can see the order in both systems at the same time. The first step is to confirm the order. The best way to do this is to click on the gear and click confirm. You can put a note into the note field which will go back to Active On Demand. You click the confirm button which will then put the order into your order system. It may take several seconds, but eventually the order will appear in the order system. Step 2 is to resolve the pickup and drop locations. Click on the order number to open up the order. The order will show the pickup and delivery locations in a pink color. To resolve a pickup or delivery, click on the word pickup. This will open up the individual pickup and delivery locations. To resolve the location, click on the plus sign beside the customer name. This will open up their name and address, city, state, zip, etc., and their phone number. Clicking the Add Close will add that customer to your CRM table and show that the customer is now resolved and bring you back to the pickup delivery screen. Repeat this process for all the pickup and deliveries until you have all the pickup and deliveries resolved. It is important that you pay special attention to any of the notes that are copied in from the Active PTM system. This can contain information that we were unable to map when we copied the order from their system into our system. In this example, it came in as a hazmat order, and it gives us the class and UN number for that particular hazmat commodity. Step 3 is to dispatch the order. This is like dispatching any other order. You choose your asset that's going to run the load, dispatch it, and then you can track the order through the normal dispatch process. When it is dispatched, the system will send the truck ID and the order number back to Active On Demand, as well as the ETA to origin. Step 4 is to execute the order in terms of arrive load and arrive empty. This is done in the normal process. Doing the arrive will update the Circle system, and the arrive data is also sent back to Active On Demand. When the load event is done and the user puts in the bills of lading and the pieces and weight, that information is transferred through to the Active On Demand side, as well as the depart date and time at the origin and an ETA to destination. Remember that if the driver is using an automated in-cab tool like the Circle mobile application, they will be doing the arrive load, arrive empty, which will update your system and then subsequently update the Active On Demand system. You continue to do all the events of arriving, loading, and the final empty event with the final POD will be sent through to the Active On Demand system. While the order is going, Active On Demand might send exceptions of things that have changed during the trip. Make sure to check the notes and watch for alerts, and also inform your driver of any of these changes. In summary, here are the steps to run an Active On Demand load. First, accept the load, which will copy the order into your system. Then resolve the load by managing the pickup and delivery locations. Once it's resolved, dispatch the load. While it's dispatched, you can do the events of arrive, load, empty, and check calls, and that will update the Active On Demand system. Finally, while the trip is ongoing, be aware that there may be changes that come through from Active On Demand.